It pays to get out of your bed early in the morning and go in your garden and check out what's going on. Even if you feel like you don't have anything much to do, go out there and check. Look at the damage on these tomatillo plants. This is why I come out every morning to my garden, because right here on my tomatillo plant I noticed that the leaves and the branches are being eaten. As you can see, it should look like this. That's how it looked yesterday. But I came out this morning and sure enough, the culprit is right there. Do you see that huge hornworm? Yeah, that's what's going on. So the chickens are going to have a feast. She is one greedy chicken. Off she goes. They'll figure it out. So I walk around and I check every day, twice a day, because I check my tomato plants. I have a container garden back here that I have tomatoes in. I also have ground cherries in it, and they tend to like these types of plants. So I would check through all my tomatoes and my ground cherries, my tomatillos, and the plants that these hornworm favors. Even in spots that I have random tomato trees coming up, like over here, these are all randoms, right? But I still come through and I check on them just to make sure that we don't have any hornworm situation going on, because these things will eat your plants in a night, one night, and they're good to go, nice and fat the next day. So all the volunteer tomatoes get checked. See right there, look, there's a bunch of them here. I just let them grow because I can get tomatoes from them. I can share. Look at her, she's still fighting with this woman. I think she's just trying to unalive it first, and then she's gonna swallow it. But yeah, like I was saying, I check all the random spots every day. So if you miss a day, that's a tomato plant there also, and it's a random. Look at it. I also have some over here. This looks good. Doesn't have any damage on it. Then I have another one over here. That's also a random. Doesn't have any hornworm damage on it. I don't know, these things just pops up everywhere. And I just let them grow, so I keep checking on them. So now I'll just go through my entire garden just to make sure. I'm going to double check this plant to make sure that it's just the one that was sitting here. And I'm going to go through the others because they are very sneaky. Okay, I think this one looks fine. So I'm just going to go through the garden just to see if there's any more damage anywhere on any of the tomato plants. And you notice it right away, so you don't have to go searching for damage. You would just see it. It's not that difficult. Quick browse. Even if these volunteers here have damage on it, I will go through it and look to see where the hornworms are. These are all volunteer tomatoes, guys. I do not know what to do with tomatoes anymore. But the ones that I deliberately planted, I'm just gonna make sure. And I did plant herbs all through the garden just to make sure that, we can keep the pests away. But they're resilient. They get accustomed to the herbs. I have this basil growing here. I'm gonna get the seeds from that. This is all from seed I grew. I started this indoors. Let's see, the tag is, Red Reuben. I don't see the date on it, but this I started indoors and it's doing really well. I probably started in February, but look at it now. It's a whole tree. But yeah, I just like to come out here and just make sure the garden's doing okay. Alright. And while I'm at it, I get my morning treats, right? And there's always going to be a treat when you put in the work. There it is. See that? I'm eating all of this morning for breakfast. Look at all the flowers that are still popping out. All the young ones. So I'm going to be getting a ton load. I keep getting a ton load of blackberries. Look at all that. They won't stop bearing fruit. But that's actually what I want. Oh, I think I missed a couple. My daughter may come out here and grab some. I'll just let this slide. I'll save her some.